Action for Housing says it's obvious the government's refusal to construct housing for rental, other than for the elderly, will condemn people who are in desperate need of government housing to further long delays. These, it says, include urgent medical and social cases and those living in derelict flats in the private sector, as well as the large group of young individuals caught in a vacuum of not being able to afford to purchase the so-called affordable 50-50 properties, let alone the exorbitant private rentals. The group says that before the pandemic, Minister Linares and John Cortes went with them to visit the homes of some families at Carreras Passage and were visibly shocked by what they witnessed. It welcomes the recent visits to estates, but believes that to be able to appreciate firsthand how the more alienated members of our society live in very substandard accommodations, he would have to devote some time to visiting these individual homes. It believes tenants concerned will appreciate the visits, and the minister would benefit from an experience which will reveal to him the dire housing conditions in which some people live and which should not be allowed in our community. Meanwhile, the Minister for Housing accepted the public invitation from the pressure group. Minister for Housing, Stephen Linares, said they will fix a date as soon as possible after Parliament next week. Mr. Linares added the community will be disappointed to see some of the ways in which people continue to live, and that the government will work to change that in a lasting and meaningful way. He added he will be interested to hear what Action for Housing have to say, and hope they keep an open mind to the government's arguments too.